Buenas tardes, clase. Les habla profesor Thornburg. Quiero mostrarles algunas herramientas que se pueden encontrar en Myspanishlab que les pueden ser útiles. Primero, first of all, check out this tutorials click item right here. I want you to see that if you simply click in here, for example, chapter 1, which is what you're rehashing right now, and there will be a test on a lot of this. Here are a lot of tutorial topics that are they only take like a couple of minutes, and you could just like click on one and get a little refresher on these topics. There's a woman.
Estar belongs to a group of verbs in Spanish that are irregular only in the first person singular of the
That will talk you. There's a woman that will talk you through these tutorials. You can see it's not going to last very long. This thing is very fast. You could do probably all of them in about 20 minutes. And you can do it chapter by chapter. So I want to encourage you to do that. And once we get past chapter 4, it's all new material in Spanish 102. So it might not hurt to go ahead and start looking at the tutorials about the new kinds of grammar that we haven't even studied yet. Because in Spanish 102, we're going to have to go through chapters 5. Now chapter 6 is not here because chapter 6 is a review of chapters 1 through 5. So it's a review of everything through chapter 5. But eventually we're going to get all the way through chapter 8 in this semester. So that's what's coming. But I just want you to be aware that this is a really great little tool, tutorials, and you can do them by chapter. The second tool I want to show you, which is really useful, besides the glossary, is the verb chart. Now I've showed you this somewhere else, but I don't think anybody else is using it like you should. Look, here's all you got to do. Like let's say that verb almorzar, which was on the verb review that I gave y'all on Blackboard. Let's say you don't know what it means or you want to know how to conjugate it. So you type it in here in the blank. You go over here to tense and you need to select present tense. And after you've done that, look, it conjugates the verb almorzar for you. It knows it's a stem change verb, O to UE, and it conjugates it in your what's called a verb chart. And it even puts it next to the subject pronouns that you would need. This would be first, we've talked a lot about this, but first, second, third position, fourth position, and fifth position. I always skip the vosotros, as I've already explained, because that's what's used in Spain. So this verb chart is extremely useful. Type in your word. It doesn't tell you what it means. You'd have to use the glossary for that. Later this semester, you're going to be using these other tenses. Preterite. Let's see how you say, because almorzar means to eat lunch, so almuerzo means I eat lunch. Let's say you want to know how to say I ate lunch. Well, that's preterite. See, it looks totally different. You're going to have to learn these forms later this semester. And there's another past tense called imperfect. That would be like I used to eat lunch. It looks different. And these are the forms. So this verb chart, so again, this is the verb chart. It's found right here. It's very useful. Bueno, adios.